move as well. Almost 76% of the amount will be coming back to SBI. There'll also be a write-back relief of about 1,500 crore rupees over there, as is the case with some of the other PSU banks that Nivrita highlighted for you earlier as well. We have the management of Tata Steel that we spoke to a short while back, TV Narendran, CEO and MD of Tata Steel, talking about this resolution, of course, and the road ahead as far as managing the balance sheet of the company goes. Hear out those comments from him.
I think it's a great step by the government to have this process in place, and I think it's good for industry, for the banking system. We are happy to have this opportunity. It's a good asset. It was probably the best asset that we saw amongst all the ones which are on the block. And we are happy to have moved in. We paid the money on Friday and we moved in. Our teams are in the multiple locations, and we are happy to welcome the Bhushan Steel business and the employees into our family.
So you've paid the entire amount of...
We have paid the 35,200 crores that we were to pay.
Today, the NCLAT has asked for a reply from Tata Steel and the RP over some allegations that the process was not according to the IBC. So what do you have to say on that?
I don't think that was the accusation. The NCLAT has asked us for some clarifications. Obviously, the promoters have, tried to see if there's any last chance that they have. We respect that. I think the promoters, it will always be difficult for the erstwhile promoters to lose these assets. We respect that. The NCLAT has asked us some questions. I think we have to give them the reply on 30th. They have not given any stay on what we're doing, and I think that's fair. So we will reply to them on 30th, and we have full confidence in the process.
So you don't think as a big challenge or a hurdle in the process?
Not as of now. I think we'll give the answers to the questions that have been asked, and we'll leave it to the judgment.
So finally, when are you taking over the company operation-wise, and what are your plans in short term for the company?
We've already taken over the company. Once we paid the money and the shares were transferred to us on Friday, we are now the owner of Bhushan Steel. So our teams have moved in on Friday, and all the plants are being operated. We have teams in all the plants, and as of today, it's part of the Tata Steel family.
How do you see it adding it to your corporate net worth and the bottom lines?
Well, it's a good asset. Like I said, it was a profitable asset. Of course, they had debts on the balance sheet which they couldn't take care of. I think now the whole balance sheet gets restructured. We have paid back some of the debts to the bankers. We have fresh debts on the balance sheet which we think is sustainable debt. And I think it's a good company which can run well and do well.
Will there be any other assets that you will be interested in that are under NCLT?
No, we had bid for 3 assets. We were not successful with Electro Steel. We've been successful now in Bhushan Steel, and we are still in the running for Bhushan Power.
All right, still in the running for one, but of course the big news over the weekend was Tata Steel completing the acquisition of Bhushan Steel. Now Tata Steel, of course, trading under pressure on the back of that development, but all the other players in the picture, from the PSU banks to, of course, Bhushan Steel, seeing very, very strong moves in the market. Parthiv